Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
You know MP came ready to play.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the 10. It's time for the... As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Celtics. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they coach into the postseason. And, of course, the Wizards. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for Boston, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Song. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Carrington in at the two-guard spot. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Yang in at the one spot. Young with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
The Celtics on offense. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Austin shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The shot will not fall. White with the defensive effort. Here's MP. Kuzma pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. That's tipped. Here's White. Second shot opportunity. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Here's Carrington. They get it back. Goes back up. Young trying to break free. And Czar with the layup.
Assisted.
Czar's got 5 points so far.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Wizards making a switch here. Lights checked in. Washington trailing. Right outside. Wizards passing it around. Here's Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Here's MP. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. MP is number 1. Porzingis 4th.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Up top right, headed by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Brown dishes to MP. Rebounded by the Wizards.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kuzma. Here's Wright. They shoot again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. White with it. Picked up by Kuzma. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Washington has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Kuzma against White. Young off with the layup. Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. MP passes to Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat in Miami.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Young. The step-back jumper is good. Young's got 7 points.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Tatum kicks to MP. White dishes to Brown. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
White finds Tatum. Now, here's MP. It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. And Brown is good for 3.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Kuzma outside. To the inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Kuzma. He's got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
MP with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Tatum. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Washington's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Young. That one falls. And now that's 11 points for Trae Young.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's MP. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's stolen by Brown. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Coulibaly, covered by MP. Kuzma outside. And here's Young from downtown. And it's White with the rebound. Porzingis passes the ball. The Celtics working the ball around now. MP kicks to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. 3-pointers off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Out to the right wing. Here's Carrington. White covering. White sets a screen. Here's Carrington. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Wizards lead by 2. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Young. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Timeout. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we got it. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Long range from the inbound. Down low. What a move, MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Griffin. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
MP dishes to Griffin. MP finishes inside.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Young for 3. And that's collected by Yang.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Thunder was phenomenal. He finished with 70 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Barrett against Griffin. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Puts it up. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wizards leading by 9. Here's Carrington. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for A.J. Griffin, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
You got to be careful how you guard MP. He's a magnet for that kind of contact.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. Wright sets a screen for Young. Shoots. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Brown with it. Now Wright defending. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Wright's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Young against Brown. Bounce pass Young. Wright. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Young inside. MP's there. Young's shot is off. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Big flush from MP. A young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Washington leading now by 6. Wright with a screen on White. Here's Young. Another shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And so Young will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Young, a screen on White. Kuzma outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Porzingis finds Tatum. The 3 from MP. Porzingis passes to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
With the floater. Young, no good. Celtics trail by 5. It's Brown with the drive. MP kicks to Brown. MP dishes to Tatum. There's the triple. The rebound by Young.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Washington leading now by 5. So timeout call here. The first for Washington.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Griffin's checked in for the Celtics. The Wizards also changing it up. Obi Toppin's checked in for Wright. And Barrett subbed in for Trae Young. Here's White. Nice D from Barrett.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Washington's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. Over Griffin. Barrett, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Griffin finds MP. Outside, White. Shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Washington's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Pass to Toppin. Here's Carrington. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP with a screen on Barrett. White the pass to Yang. Barrett against White. MP dishes to White. Back to MP. Here's Porzingis. And good work on the boards, and they pick up a second chance points. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Barrett against White. Can they get it? And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 15 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
White, he's checked in for Toppin. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. MV is number 1.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Boston making a switch here. Beal's checked in.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
And he makes that one. 52 seconds left here in the second. Onside, Barrett. On the wing, Koulibaly. He's covered by Beal. White against Barrett. Wright with a screen on White. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Wright missing. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wright's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Throws it up high.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Brown drives in. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. From deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we delve into the first half analysis, let's bring you up to speed on the power rankings at this critical stage of the season.
you look at the Celtics coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Young, then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Boston trailing. Porzingis finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP with fingerprints all over this one, just dominating in effortless fashion right now.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Right the pass to Yang. Misses the layup. The Wizard shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Young. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
MP outside. Tatum with it. Back to MP. Great pass to set up the lay-in. MP's got the game tied up here for Boston.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And stolen by MP. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jaylen cook.
Young, a screen on White. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 25 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They grabbed their own miss.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Trae Young.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review. The officials will have
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
A new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error.
Okay.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young with the ball. He's got 25. Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Scooped up. The kick out to Brown. Here's MP. MP fights for it.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Carrington. Inside, here's Kuzma, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Song. And now, look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
MV finds Tatum. Here's Yang. It's deflected. Here's Carrington. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's White. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. MP kicks to White. White gets the screen from Yang. 5 on the clock.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And it's White missing. Here's Carrington. White covering. Kuzma against Tatum. Here's Sarr. And the layup's good off the glass. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
Tatum passes to Yang. Brown with it. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. MP up high, down home.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Young, a screen on White. Back to Young. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From 10 feet out.
What a swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
Count it. Good. Young's got 27 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound. Oh, putting on a show with that dunk. MP just attacking the rim.
Wizards trail by 3. Young pass to Sarr. Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma can't get it to go. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's MP.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that done by MP?
Young against MP. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Outside, Porzingis. Gang passes to Brown. MP sets the screen for White. Back to MP. Got a hand on it. Here's Carrington. Pass to Saar. Here's Carrington. White covering. Here's Carrington. Down low. Here's Saar. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Saar's got 6 in the quarter.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
MP against Young. Back to MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Washington with it. It's a 5-point game. Now, here is Young. 27 points for him. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Young. Here's Koulibaly. Saw the pass to Young. Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Young, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. And they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Griffin kicks to MP. Brown gets a screen from Yang from deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Carrington. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. Covered by MP. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by MP. Celtics leading by 8. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. From the left block. The rebound by the Celtics. MP's. Boston's drawn 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Griffin. A baseline J. And Wright pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Such a wide open look. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Young pass to Wright. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Wright's got 9 points.
Oh, sweet pass by Trae Young. Working the pick and roll and disrupted the defense.
The 3 from MP. To the paint. 58 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. From the arc. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Young outside. Going inside. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
MP finds Brown. Back to MP. The Celtics working the ball around now. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Wizards trail by 5. And here's Young. He's got 34. Rebound, Boston. Here's Pritchard. Here's Yang. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money. So
he's checked in for the Celtics. And Washington making a change here. Here's Young. Tatum out there with Griffin. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Inside, here's Wright. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
MP with a screen on Wright. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3-ball is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Boston leading by 8. MP dishes to Tatum. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 57 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Carrington. 3-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
MP looking around. Tatum with the screen on Barrett. Beal the pass to Yang. That one no good. Wizards trail by 7. Outside Barrett. Pass to Carrington. Over Tatum. They get it back. Wright. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Wright's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's MP. Pritchard passes to MP. And a misplay. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Barrett. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Down low. Here's Wright. And the dunk by Wright.
The assist.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Pritchard passes to MP. The rebound by Carrington. Carrington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the wing. Young looking around. And he drops it in from the low post. Young's got 36.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
MP dishes to Griffin. Beal the pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Young outside. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Rebound Boston. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. MP outside. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give them some space. Let them get to work.
Timeout, Wizards.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for A.J. Griffin. Brown comes in for Bradley Beal, and it's White in for Pritchard. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Set in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Young against Brown. Young inside. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Carrington. Pulls it from the elbow. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Young.
This guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Tatum gets it to go inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Up top, Kuzma, guarded by Tatum. Koulibaly with it. Brown's there. Pass to Song. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Wizards trail by 7. Now Young. Latrey. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP kicks to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Washington has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads-up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young. Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Tatum dishes to MP. Back to Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. Yang. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Young with the ball. And it's MP with the rebound. Boston has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. White, good.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Young against MP. Young inside. The rebound by the Celtics. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. White the pass to MP. This ball movement by Boston. Brown finds White. A putback. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Kuzma rise and fire.
Celtics leading by 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Brown kicks to MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Young outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Pass to Tatum. MP dishes to White. Back to MP. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpful.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Porzingis. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
MP passes to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Young with the steal. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step of becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.
That's what I'm talking about. Solid effort tonight on both ends.